The name of the game is Dead Trigger, and it's one of those gems you might find when you're looking for something else. It's a first-person zombie shooter that doesn't really pretend to be anything more than what it is, a mobile game. Meaning the missions can be completed in the space of a few minutes and won't require a commitment of a few hours like you might get on a console or a PC. It's a free game too, so the only loss you'd experience from downloading it and not liking it would be a few minutes of your time. Being a free game, there is an emphasis on in-game purchases, but I don't go for that because trying to pass the game sans purchase makes it more challenging. And the full automatic you start the game with is pretty good also. But you will want to buy the shotgun using in-game money as soon as you can because the zombies will get harder to kill. It's easy to tell how hard the zombies will be to kill by the colour of their eyes: green, easy; yellow, moderate; red, hard. But you also want to look out for the spitters, runners and tank zombies. Those are the ones you'll want the shotgun for. But even without the shotgun, you can still use a turret and it'll keep you safe for some time. However, their ammo is limited and they will run out. There are a variety of mission types, such as gate defense, which means you basically have to protect a door from being beaten down by zombies. Parcel pickup, which is exactly how it sounds. You've got to look through the map for a parcel, pick it up and then take it back to the starting point. Defeat the horde, you just have to kill a number of zombies before the time is up. And then there's arena. Arena isn't essential to the mission in the game. It's like a survival mode, where your score is based on how many zombies you killed before you were turned into a brain buffet. The on-screen controls are easy to use, but if you have an on-the-go cable, a PS3 controller and an Android device, I'd seriously check to see if they're compatible. It makes the game way more enjoyable to play, and it makes it less of a mobile game and more like a console game. I play this game on a Google Nexus 7 II, and it's fully compatible with the PS3 controller, and you can even customize the button's functions. This is not an open world game. Each mission takes place in a cordoned off area, but there are numerous hallways and rooms in each, and plenty of zombies to kill, so you don't really notice that it's cordoned off. It's also less taxing on the tablet or phone's hardware too. The graphics are pretty good too. Now, they're not spectacular or groundbreaking, but I'd say they're okay, and the best part is because you're playing on a tablet or on a phone, the pixels are way more condensed than what you would find on a PC or console, which actually makes the graphics seem better than what they really are. One thing I will bring up with this game is you can't run, you just walk, which might sound like a bad thing, but it actually makes the game a lot more challenging, especially if there's a horde of zombies coming at you. You can't run away, you just walk, and you just know they're right behind you, and it makes the game just a bit more exciting. The hit detection for the zombies is actually pretty good. However, if the zombie takes a swipe at you and you back away a few steps, even though you might be 1 or 2 meters away from it, it can still swipe at you and hit you. Running around with the shotgun is actually really fun. You can actually blow off limbs and even their head. And every time you blow off their head, it's accompanied by a nice squelching sound that actually just makes the game just that bit more fun. But the main reason I love this game is because the developers never tried to make this game anything more than a mobile game. Missions are done in a few minutes and the areas are small and quickly explored, and there's no bullshit storyline. All too often I see mobile games that try way too hard to be more than what it is. In-depth stories, fully customizable characters, multiple endings. Those are nice on a console or a PC where you can spend the hours to immerse yourself into the game, but on a mobile device they're simply not needed. Playing for hours on a mobile or a tablet will suck your battery dry, and if you've whipped out the tablet or phone to play a game, chances are it's because you've got a few minutes to spare at the bus stop. Another pro for this game is the fact that if your progress is lost in a particular mission, you've only lost a few minutes worth of game time. Just reload the mission you were on and the chances are you won't be far behind from where you were. The one con with this game I will bring up is the absence of an offline mode. It needs an internet connection before it'll run so it can load the ads. Just keep that in mind if you're playing on a Wi-Fi only tablet. Ultimately, Dead Trigger is a straight-up mobile game that knows you'll probably only be playing it for a few minutes, so it won't hold you for any longer than that, and it needs to be respected.